Hello, my name is Jim Mullaney from Sitek Process Solutions. Today is October 31st, Monday, October 31st. Happy Halloween, everybody. Hope you have a great time and those goons and goblins don't get you. Today I'm doing a video source inspection on a Sitek 8F spin rinse dryer. Let's just do that. F means it has a ferrofluidic brush motor. It is upgraded with the state-of-the-art Sitek control system. These are the best controllers you can get for any rinser dryer in the world, we believe. And they're a direct retrofit to the form, fit, and function with all of our enhancements to the old semi-tool PSC 101. The options on this system are obviously the sensors, and they also have resistivity, and I see the resistivity probes back here. The actual wafer size will be 3-inch. The customer just identified the cassette on Friday, so we're running this demo with 4-inch cassettes, but we'll be shipping them with 3-inch rotors. For reference, we do not give our customer's name out on the videos because these are uploaded to our YouTube channel, so for their privacy. But this last 4 numbers are 7005, and this is an international shipment shipping to Canada. This is a repeat customer who's bought other tools from us, and they're slowly upgrading their fab. I'll go ahead and just start the tools because it's kind of boring to watch, and while they're running, I'll go ahead and talk about a remanufacturing process. So you simply load the cassette, hit start. I'm running a traditional process, which will be a rinse. After the rinse, it'll be a purge. That actually blows the water out of the DI nozzle so it doesn't drip back during the dry cycle. We'll go into dry 1, which is a high RPM dry that uses centrifugal force, hot end to heater blankets to kind of sling the water off the wafers, cassettes, and rotor. And then we'll go into an elongated dry 2, which is traditional, where you'll drop down to about 500 RPM, and you'll use, again, everything centrifugal force to dry the wafers for the end of the process. So while this will run, as you can see, this system looks brand new. At Sitek, we have our own poly shop in-house. We reskin our tools. In fact, a customer, if you walk up to this, you would not know, I'm just looking at it again, you would not know it's not brand new. It looks fantastic, and it runs great. Okay, let's talk about a manufacturing process while this is running. So at Sitek, what happens, first orders are received, obviously, from customers. We generate a build report. That's sent over to the manufacturing team. The actual then head assemblies. When I say head assemblies, just the head assembly of this. This is the head assembly. No poly, no double stack, just the head. It's built in dry test. Once it's completely built and we replace the N2 tubing, the pneumatic tubing, the door seals, the windows, a lot of other parts. We also rebuild all of the valving. We replace the sensors. It goes through a complete remanufacturing process. Once we go through the dry test, we have a technician does a QC. If the head passes QC, it's rolled into wet test. The head assemblies, again, are still by themselves on just a stainless steel table, and then they're hooked up to our DI system and debugged to make sure all the valves work correctly, there's no leaking, all the fittings are tight. If it passes that, it goes through 50 process runs. Another technician will do a QC on that. If it passes all of that, it gets put into its configuration. In this case, it's a double stack rinser dryer. As you can see, a double stack. And then it goes through 50 more process runs before it's given to sales. So that kind of identifies what our spin rinse dryer rebuild process is. If you go to our website at www.sitekprocess.com, on the left-hand side, there's a search bar. You can search for rinser dryers, 10-core, nanometrics, specific model numbers, etc. Of tools. They'll come up. Under the search bar, the first 7 links are all semi-tool product related. The first 3 are the machines. We have the S model is in Sam, the F model is in Frank, and the ST model, which is the traditional system. The next 3 buttons are all the spare parts. For this system right here, this is we call an 860F. We have 100% spares. New controllers, new light indicators, new rotors, new bowls. We have new blankets, new ACR valves, new resistivity probes. In fact, these have the new resistivity probes. Sitek, the old Foxborough resistivity probe was discontinued. Sitek now manufactures our own an exact replacement resistivity probe that allows customers to keep their resistivity option going on the rinser dryers. All right, how long do we have left? We have about 260 seconds, so about another 4 minutes or so. To go into a little more detail on the other tools we do. That's in wet processing. We have the rinser dryers. Oh, excuse me. We also, for reference, the main competitor of semi-tool is Vertec. We purchased Vertec about 3 years ago. We are now the OEM. We have all the drawings, the software, all the codes. We have all the part numbers, the vendors. We are now the OEM. We do quite a lot. We have customers send us their Vertec rinser dryers all the time, and we get orders for spare parts all the time. So we do quite a lot of business now in Vertec, more than we actually thought we were going to do. Okay, so rounding out wet processing, we have two other main categories. We have our box washers. That would be Integris Floorware 4000, 8000, 8010, 8020, 8030. We do complete remanufacturing of those. We are actually acting as the OEM because the OEM no longer supports it. We've reverse engineered all of the spray arms, all of the hubs, all the ball bearings. We replacement controllers, new heating element systems. We have anything and everything on that system. In fact, we do quite a lot of work in the field where customers are having us come out and do the repair work or semi-refurbishment right in the field because they don't want to ship their box washer. The other product line we use for DI cleaning is high pressure mask and wafer scrubbers. That would be like the Ultra T, Ultra Tech, and KNS. For single wafer processing, we do quite a lot of those. In fact, we have, I think, a backlog of 3 right now we're building in-house. Got about 3 more minutes still. Part of the other products we offer for front-end wafer processing is metrology tools. We do the KLA 10-core particle counters. That's the 4500, 5500, 6000 class. We do nanometrics tools for film measurements, nano 210s. We're actually rebuilding some 4000s right now. We do DECTAC profilometers. We do the alpha step profilometers. We do quite a lot of just surface analysis tools. On our photoresist side, we do a lot of IDI, Cyborg, and Miller for pump repairs and pump packages. We have customers send us all week long their pumps to do rebuild in-house for us. We also sell complete pump packages with remanufactured pumps, controllers, and so forth. We actually have quite a large backlog on pump repairs for November to go out. All right, about 2 more minutes to go. Finishing up, we do also on the photolithography would be YES vapor prime ovens. I think we have 3 of those in stock. That'd be like your YES 3 and your YES 5, LP3 and LP5. And then we also have a range of high power microscopes, Nikon, lights, etc. So that kind of reviews our front end processing tools. On our website, when you're on any product page, there's a contact sales. You can click that, put a couple little information in, and our sales department can get you a proposal or quote on whatever you need. Okay, we have about 1.5 minutes to go. So at the end of the process, what happens? It's called the RSP, which is a rotor stop positioner. It will extend. It actually finds a specific spot on the cam assembly, which will upright, we call home position 12 o'clock. Once it uprights to 12 o'clock and the RPMs go to 0, I'll hear the door release. See how the doors are locked now? You probably can't hear it in the video, but I'll be able to hear it when the door releases. Then I'll check for the hot end too, make sure the wafers are dry and so forth. As you can see, we have on our controller, it's all digital. Green means it's running. We've got LPP, N2. We have the N2 heater. There is no anti-static on this module, that's why it's not lit up. The bowl heater is amber, which means it's at temp right now. Once it falls below temp, it'll turn green and start heating up again. So this gives the customer a nice visual review of the controller. At the end of the process, I'll show you 2 nice things we have. One is our alarm screen, and I'll talk about our N2 purge saver option, which is fantastic. Saves customer thousands of dollars. They might not even, when they buy our controllers, they might not even realize they have the opportunity to save thousands of dollars annually, but they learn that after they receive our controllers. Okay, you got 7 seconds and 8 seconds here. Okay, we're starting to break. As you can see, the controllers say braking at 70 RPM. There we go. There's the RSP fired. Okay, I just heard this door release, and I just heard this one. Okay, the end of the process. Process complete, open door, completed a successful process. It gives you the parameters. If it was bad, you would have an unsuccessful process. To clear the end of a process, you have 3 choices. Well, blue means process is over, unload me. Okay, so you can either hit acknowledge, you can hit clear, you can open the door. I'll just start off by opening the door and watch the top controller. There we go, it cleared itself. Oh, I don't want to burn my hand there, nice and hot. Okay, let's look. Those look great. On the bottom one, just to do it differently, I'll go ahead and hit acknowledge. There we go. Nice and warm. Wafers look good. What I was talking about on the alarm screen, if there was an alarm, our alarm screen would be lit up. If you hit on it, this has all the active alarms. That if they were red, that means there was an alarm. If there is an alarm and the operator wants to call maintenance, they simply put it in maintenance mode and push back to home screen. Blinking hopefully brings their attention to maintenance mode, but more importantly, you'll see in a second. Okay, perfect. I can do this one too. Alrighty, let's see. And to get out of it, hit turn off. There we go. Alrighty, there we go. Amber means we're ready to process reload. Okay, so that will conclude our very short video source inspection of a completely remanufactured, like new condition, 860 F as in Frank spin rinse dryer. Again, today is Monday, October 31st, 2022. Hope everyone has a great Halloween around the world. And if you want to contact us, you can just, again, from our contact page, you can send an email, or our main number is 916-797-9000. Feel free to call and talk to anybody in sales. Thank you. Have a great day.